eons into the future when we have fucking Neuralink chips and we speak to each other using only thoughts and we can do away with languages and we all become one big melting pot and end up becoming orange juice, we will look back and we will say, what in the fuck was going on with the government in 2025? The Epstein files have, I don't know. I don't know if them bitches is coming out or not. What I do know is them emails got released and nothing is right now. I'm hearing that Donald Trump gave oral sex to Bill Clinton. What is going on in America right now, bro? The email said Donald Trump was blowing Bubba. Who the fuck is Bubba? They said Bubba was Bill Clinton. I've never called Bill Clinton Bubba. What's going on? I just saw a tweet. You think Bill Clinton was tapping it on his tongue? This country is spiraling out of control. A nigga at work told me TMZ is the new news. The way shit is going, it might end up being the new news. They said they was releasing them Epstein files, and they said, no, I want an investigation into all of these companies using the Epstein files so we can seal them bitches back up again. Even though we said we didn't have the evidence to do that in the first place, now we do have the evidence to do it because we don't want them shits coming out. What's going on in there, bro? Pam Bondi been trying to skate by under the radar lately. Monday is Mine has not said anything about Pam Bondi lately. I think it's right we fix that. Pam Bondi is a fucking idiot. Play the fucking Funk Flex beefing with DJ Envy and your mans is a pedophile. We're gonna look back on this and ask what happened to this country, bro. Our Roman Empire is gonna crash because niggas voted for like alleged pedophile and like was trying to argue the ethics of it. Niggas is posting AI videos of him patting Bill Clinton's dick. I'm telling you, if you didn't see the craziness that was AI because you was like on the side of the billionaires and you're like, leave my billionaire company alone. I'm telling you, go look at what it's doing to your mans now. They got your mans patting Bill Clinton penis parts and niggas think it's a real video and they using it to further the agenda that he was sucking Bill Clinton dick. And you know what? He might have. Rich niggas get bored and they start doing stuff. Also, him sucking Bill Clinton dick might do more damage to his base than if he was on that island. They care more about that than that. This one he has to get in front of. He posted like a long ass post on social medias. I don't know if it was on his Truth app or whatever. Surprisingly, they probably wouldn't let him link back to the email saying that he was sucking niggas off. Also, there was like legitimate proof in those emails that Ghislaine Maxwell was fucking lying. That was a gun, but instead of it being the smoking gun, it shot out a little flag that said pow. Everyone saw that coming. Nobody thought Ghislaine Maxwell would tell the truth. She said that Donald Trump didn't do anything that I would find morally outrageous. Aid to the biggest, most prolific child predator in history. I don't think your morals are there. Fuck that lady. She lied and got sent to a minimum security prison and they're playing Dokkan Battle in there. They're getting the gems. They're pulling Dragon Ball Z characters. She probably has Gohan Beast, and I do not, and I don't like that.
Hey there, man. How's it going? I'm with Verizon. You the owner of the house? Because I noticed a couple of your neighbors were talking about you having Xfinity, and you're just going to close the door on me, aren't you? You're closing the door on me, aren't you? Why would you close the door on me?
Weird ass nigga. Keep them niggas out. It's like 10 o'clock. I ain't never seen them niggas stay out that late at night. Yo, what the fuck, yo?
A lot of your neighbors have been complaining about a shared network.
Man, no, I like Xfinity, man. Them niggas been good to me, bro. Getting 100 up, 100 down, nigga. I'm streaming.
Verizon 100 up, 100 down.
Come on,
you can stream
bro.
whenever you want. First month's free. After that, $30 extra. We also have cable.
What the fuck? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday is Mine. I am Big Halu, your host, and let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, years, eons into the future when we have fucking Neuralink chips and we speak to each other using only thoughts and we can do away with languages and we all become one big melting pot and end up becoming orange juice. We will look back and we will say, what in the fuck was going on with the government in 2025? What was happening? That is nonsense. The Epstein files have, I don't know at this point. I don't know if them bitches is coming out or not. What I do know is them emails got released and nothing is right now. I'm hearing all types of things, bro. So I'm hearing Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, which Didn't take, a rocket scientist to find that one out. But I'm hearing that Donald Trump gave oral sex to Bill Clinton. What is going on in America right now, bro? The email said Donald Trump was blowing Bubba. Who the fuck is Bubba? They said Bubba was Bill Clinton. I've never called Bill Clinton Bubba. I'm not that nigga's friend, so maybe that is his nickname. Who knows? What's going on? Niggas, I just saw a tweet. You think Bill Clinton was tapping it on his tongue? This country is spiraling out of control. We have lost the reins, bro. Nothing is right, man. A nigga at work told me TMZ is the new news. The way shit is going, it might end up being the new news. This is nonsense, bro. I don't. They said they was releasing them Epstein files, and they said, no, I want an investigation into all of these companies using the Epstein files so we can seal them bitches back up again. Even though we said we didn't have the evidence to do that in the first place, but now we do have the evidence to do it because we don't want them shits coming out. What's going on in there, bro? There's too many lies. All y'all niggas is on there. Pam Bondi been trying to skate by under the radar lately. She hasn't been drawing my ire. Monday is Mine has not said anything about Pam Bondi lately, and I think it's right we fix that. Pam Bondi is a fucking idiot. And play the fuck is going right. We're gonna look back on this and ask what happened to this country, bro. Our Roman Empire is gonna crash because niggas voted for like alleged pedophile and like was trying to argue the ethics of it at this point, right? Niggas is posting AI videos of him patting Bill Clinton's dick. And I'm telling y'all, if you didn't see the craziness that was AI because you was like on the side of the billionaires and you're like, leave my billionaire company alone. I'm telling you, go look at what it's doing to your mans now. They got your mans patting Bill Clinton penis parts and the niggas think it's a real video. And they're using it to further the agenda that he was sucking Bill Clinton dick. And you know what? He might have, you know what I'm saying? Rich niggas get bored and they start doing stuff. He might not, you know what I'm saying? Also, him sucking Bill Clinton dick might do more damage to his base than if he was on that island. You know what I'm saying? They care more about that than that. So this one he has to get in front of. It has to stop. He posts like a long ass post on social medias. I don't know if it was on his Truth app or whatever. Surprisingly, they probably wouldn't let him link back to the email saying that he was sucking niggas off. Also, there was like legitimate proof in those emails that Ghislaine Maxwell was fucking lying, which once again, big whoop, big shocker there. That was a gun, but instead of it being the smoking gun, it shot out a little flag that said pow. Everyone saw that coming. Nobody thought Ghislaine Maxwell would tell the truth. She said that Donald Trump didn't do anything that I would find morally outrageous. Aid to the biggest, most prolific child predator in history. I don't think your morals are there for you to say you didn't see anybody do anything morally outrageous. So fuck that lady. She lied and got sent to a minimum security prison, and they're playing Dokkan Battle in there. They're getting the gems. They're pulling Dragon Ball Z characters. She probably has Gohan Beast, and I do not, and I don't like that. The money is coming in somehow, some way. I never knew we treated predators as such. And with that, you see like the most lame brain takes coming in. Lil Duval, famous comedian, everybody, the voice of reason, the person that I go to when I have a moral fucking battle within myself and I need to figure out who to talk to, I turn to Lil Duval. I go to his Twitter and I try to figure out what's going on. And, you know, I was shocked to see Lil Duval saying, who cares about the Epstein files at this point? And I gotta say, man, are you asking me who cares about outing pedophiles, man? That sounds like the spider at the computer tweeting, hey, spiders are friendly, you know? You know what I'm saying? That's definitely the pedophile at the computer saying, hey, pedophiles are cool. So Lil Duval, let's get off of the internet for a little bit, man. Shut the fuck up. I hope you all know that was completely a joke. Do not go to Lil Duval for moral quandaries and such, man. You're not gonna get any help there, man. And if you think that's crazy, go look at the replies under that tweet. You're gonna find some very funny screenshots. You got Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, a while ago, I remember I talked about it when he said, once again, who cares about the Epstein list? You know, I care about the victims, but who cares about the list? And it's like, hey, man, those two things go hand in hand. Also, nigga, go talk about LeBron. Why are you talking to me about my motherfucking politics, Stephen A. Smith? Stephen A. Smith just did an AI gambling commercial for gambling solitaire, in which he was being AI generated on top of multiple things and all whimsical. And I have to say, Stephen A. Smith, you're a sellout. If you didn't think he was a sellout before, I mean, just go look at the commercial. It's crazy. And the commercial was making fun of when he got caught on his phone during the middle of a basketball game that he was not watching. He was playing solitaire on his phone and not watching the basketball game. So if you thought Stephen A. Smith didn't watch the games and he was a little misinformed, he is. He's not watching the basketball games. He's playing solitaire on his phone. That old ass nigga. And now he gambling on it. He gambling on solitaire. You see how close gambling is getting to sport? Investigate Stephen A. Smith. I also had a problem with Stephen A. Smith now that we're here. Stephen A. Smith has went on like ever since him and LeBron had that little disagreement, he's definitely went on like a LeBron hating tour. And he said, hey, I promise you no one will talk about you when you're gone. And then proceeded to like only talk about this nigga for like the next year. It's kind of crazy. Like he wanted to not dick rod so bad, he ended up dick rodding again. And he's not Skip Bayless funny either. It's just sad. He said, yo, y'all didn't see it, but he could have confronted me at any point in time. He did. The nigga confronted you at work, actually. He actually, in the middle of his job, said, yo, fuck this job. I got to go holler at this nigga. That's dedication if I ever seen one. If I'm beefing with a nigga and I leave my job to go get him, man, it had to be serious because I'm trying to get paid. Fuck all that. I said, fuck the money and I came talking to you. Yeah, nah, it was serious. But no, Stephen A. Smith, famous no hairline having, big forehead, looked like a character from Celebrity Deathmatch that got really tall. Just also waiting on the Epstein shit, and I forgot to. I don't know if I brought it up back then, but I wanted to bring it up now.
I think he's mentioned about running for politics now.
Yeah, if you vote for Stephen A. Smith, I mean lame brain, right? Like you've been lobotomized at some point if you're voting for Stephen A. Smith, and you shouldn't. I feel like if you write in Stephen A. Smith, they should throw your vote out. They should burn it. They shouldn't. There's nothing I would want him to run at all. I wouldn't even want him to run ESPN, and he'd do that shit every day. Now, if you watch Monday is Mine, we used to do Pod Wars a lot, but unfortunately, all of my enemies I have slayed, and so I haven't had a Pod Wars in a long time. But if you remember the Pod Wars, we had a problem with Rory and Maul, specifically just Maul. I thought Maul was just too cool for everybody and just needed to go to space and hang with the Martians until he was too cool for them niggas too, who only had money because of his brother, by the way. Lame ass nigga. But hey, funny, I always said I don't have a problem with Rory. That is what I've always said. I said, hey, Rory, no problem there. He's just white. I have to ask you niggas, when you get famous, what is stopping you from making a new Twitter account? Why do you stay on these Twitter accounts where you don't remember all the nonsense that you were posting? Rory had posted some insane-o man shit. Just off the wall, man. Just off the wall. Not as bad as Maul, don't get me wrong. Maul old tweets, you know, she tells you no once and you pull up your pants, you're a blank, you know. That is unbeatable. That's not only is that tweet homophobic, it's also R-wordy. You feel me? Like little crazy. It's kind of unbeatable. It's a double whammy of shit not to do. Rory's old tweets were disparaging black women, talking very, 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 very weirdly about Blue Ivy and his unborn son. His born son, that was like 4 days old. Just a lot of nonsense there. And what was really crazy about it was this nigga went into Twitter Spaces, which there's nothing productive happening in a Twitter space ever. Niggas not having fun there. Nobody has figured some shit out on Twitter Space. Positively, let me add that. So he went into a Twitter Space and he handled it the worst way possible. They asked him, would you tweet any of that stuff today? Rory says, well, I said one of those jokes on the podcast not too long ago. Just say no, man. Just say no, man. Just say you wouldn't do that. Just say you wouldn't do that, man. The Twitter space all collectively threw their hands in the air and exasperated. Why the fuck are you saying that, Rory? Why are you saying that, Rory? Said they were fake tweets. Said his black girlfriend stole his phone and tweeted it. My black girlfriend that go to another school tweeted that. Y'all wouldn't know her. Y'all don't know her. Y'all never met her before. You wouldn't know who she was. But then he went on his podcast and they tried to capitalize on it because these niggas is not having it on their podcast. Niggas not watching that. And he used Maul as his like black monolith to tell him that, no, it's cool, bro. Maul don't know what's cool. That story keeps coming up about him buying that girl meal while she was out with another nigga and saying, I did this fly shit. I called and picked up the whole tab. Not one fly thing was mentioned. You know what they did after they ate that food and they told them it was paid for? They both smiled. They said, damn, now we can go see a movie too. We have enough money for the Plan B pills. So he was knocking her bottom out after you paid for the meal. You're not cool, Maul. You're whack, Maul. It's not fly, nigga. That's grounded. That's not fly, bro. Who told you that was fly? Joe Budden? Joe Budden not fly. What are we talking about, man? I really don't like that guy. This is about Rory and he ended up back on Maul. I don't like that guy, man. We don't mesh, personally. Like, I just don't like that guy. I hate a nigga that is cooler than everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas still breathing oxygen? Whack, bro. Like, fuck out of here, bro. I don't like that guy, man. That nigga suck, yo. Yo, what he like with the hat off? It's a little nigga under there controlling Maul's body, bro. It's a gremlin, yo. It's the little smart alien from Ben 10 that he used to turn into. Gray matter. It's gray matter under that nigga hat, bro, controlling this nigga. Yo, them niggas had everything going right for them after they left the Joe Budden podcast. They had the public opinion was on their side. It's kind of hard for the public opinion to ever be on Joe Budden's side, right? So they had the perfect dismount and exit. And so far, the only thing they have done is just make this nigga look like a clairvoyant. Holy shit, you two niggas are just not main character niggas. I hope they see this too. I'm ready for it. They said Rory and Maul and put the KKK hood over Rory. Racist and Maul. That nigga was calling black women ghetto and like say he would never be with a black woman, bro, and then propose to his wife at the Rock brunch. That's not there for you. You not the Rock, nigga. You tangentially the Rock. Maul brother is the Rock, and then Maul is his brother, and then you are his friend, nigga. That's 3 degrees of separation.
God, proposing to somebody at the Rock brunch is crazy.
It's crazy, nigga. Go to a baseball game at brunch next to the mimosas, next to Hove, and you don't like black women for real? Like, come on, son. What are we talking about, bro? This nigga then shimmied his fucking way and infiltrated the system, bro. Now onward to other old nigga news. The Ebro thing keep coming up where Ebro was like saying that Lil Uzi was not a rock star, just getting dunked on for free. I like this because Ebro in specific is a hater, right? I can see that because we both are haters. I can see the game. You feel me? That nigga Ebro said, yeah, he got platinum singles, but what the album's doing? That's some hater shit. I was like, man, I admire that. I need to get like that. You know what I'm saying? How do you get out of a car? A nigga tell you he got platinum songs and I can't say nothing. I'm like, damn. Ebro had a workaround. That nigga was like, yeah, what about the albums though? And I don't know what the album sold. The albums very well could be platinum, nigga. I don't know. But you don't know that either. So now I'm arguing in bad faith. You feel me? I made you think that I have the numbers in my head and I don't. Ebro don't know. I'm teaching y'all, bro. This is free game. Next time you go talk to Ebro, just know every argument is in bad faith. He know. He just don't. He know you don't know. You know what I'm saying? He argue in the same way that like Ben Shapiro do, where like he ambush you with half truths and lies. You feel me? And if you don't catch it, you know you lost. You know he'll show you a graph and say the numbers don't lie, and it'd be the incorrect numbers. So like,
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. I just wanted to make fun of Ebro. Would you say Lil Uzi's a rock star?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is a rock star?
Like somebody who embodies like rock and roll specifically, like so rebelliousness.
Oh yeah, nigga put a diamond in his forehead.
Yeah.
That's like rebellious as it gets.
And he just makes alternative rap music. So
yeah, I mean, go watch that I Just Want to Rock music video. Bro, how did they even know he was gonna be there?
I feel like if white people think you worship the devil, you're a rock star.
Absolutely. Unless you Lil Nas X. Do we have an update on his prison sentence? Like, what's going on with that, bro? He was butt-ass naked in the street.
I think he's out now.
Yeah, nah. Something going on there. He might have actually did a deal with Beelzebub. We was joking, but he might have did that. That's all I have for now, man. This is Monday is Mine. I am Big Hallelujah, your host. I love you guys. Please be safe out there. Don't make me come looking for y'all, man. Don't make me come looking for y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, vote. I don't know. Everything. Just get involved, nigga. Let's figure some shit out, man. I'll catch you guys next week. Please be safe. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday is Yours. I am Big Hallelujah, your host. And today we're going to be answering questions no matter what. I'm willing to wade through the weeds, unlike our sitting FBI director. Somebody said the big beautiful bill got a whole new meaning to it now. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The last thing I expected was Donica Lewinsky to end the year. That's just nonsense. I don't know what's going on in our government right now, but when we look back on this in the future, man, in Cyberpunk 2077, we're gonna ask, why was that nigga doing that? And I won't have an answer. Next one is Roy. We see you, white boy. Come outside. Ain't nobody gonna jump you. We jumping that nigga, man. I don't know what to tell you. I forgot to talk about this on My Day Is Mine, but somehow, some way, when the internet is all collectively dumping on Rory, DJ Academics finds a way to be even weirder than that nigga and post pictures of Rory outside with his kid. What the fuck is going on? DJ Academics was never meant to be famous. I said that a long time ago. And so far, I've been proven right. He's just been weird. He like beating on bitches and he don't like beefing with niggas unless it's on the internet. And he is just a bitch. So I you know, it is what it is. Somehow he's worse than Rory right now. And Rory is being dogpiled for saying racist shit. So I don't know. Dude, I'm with you. After this shit, the WWE did the West Side Gun. I think I'm off wrestling for good. Yeah, man. It's just like, them niggas are like in a speed run to see like how negative their PR can get in like the next like 5 years. It's kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on over there. They really are like just an evil ass R-word company. Like you really can't do anything with them niggas and there's no point in watching it anymore. Who's your least favorite person in the NBA and how would you start an agenda to get them out of the league right now if you had to? Right now, personally, De'Aaron Fox, and I would just say sports gambling. That's it. I mean, that's how you get anybody out the league right now. I would personally pay like 40 niggas to all take the under on De'Aaron Fox right now and start an investigation. Listen, I hate to admit it, but this Wale album is incredible. Why would you hate to admit that? Wale is not bad, right? Wale is just a little funny. He's not bad. Wale has never been bad. Could you say corny? Sure. Could you say angry? Absolutely. But bad? No. Wale's never been bad. That call to Complex was just, I mean, it just didn't look good, you know? Like, you mean to tell me Juicy J album better than mine? There's nothing I can say that other than yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't think that, you can't ask me that. You feel me? No, Wale has never been bad. I don't know where that narrative came from. He's always been pretty good, so I wouldn't doubt it. I haven't listened to it myself, but I'm pretty sure it's all right. Max B is home, bitch, with a lot of H's. Yeah, Max B is home, man. Yeah, I feel like I'm left out of like hip hop history here because like I'm not really too tapped in with Max B, so I didn't really understand the importance. All I know is that like Jim Jones don't like that nigga. And that's enough to make me like you. Shout out to Max B, man. I'm glad you home, brother. Be wavy or whatever they be saying. Clay gonna have to go ahead and retire, man. I get it. I would be asked too if that was all I was coming home to. I feel bad for Clay, but at the same time, you can't feel bad for that nigga, right? So he definitely took a pay cut to go to the Mavs to play with Luka instead of going to the Lakers, and then Luka immediately got traded to the Lakers, so Clay was like, damn, Kyrie hurt, AD hurt, and I'm not playing with Luka. This is ass. But then you gotta be like, well, he crashing Meg Thee Stallion, so like, he's doing better than me, you know what I'm saying? And then they got $1 billion, and then they got like 4 championships, so like, he be all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, he fine, bro. He can go ahead and pack it up, man. Like, Clay can retire right now, bro. What can you say? He Hall of Fame guaranteed, you feel me? From fucking Meg Thee Stallion alone, you feel me? Like, that's already gonna go on there no matter what. He had niggas ready to punch Pat Bev for talking about Meg. And what I thought was really funny about that, it was Jason Williams that said that shit. It wasn't even Pat Bev. It was Jason Williams that said that shit. Jason Williams said, one pussy could ruin the, I don't know what he said. He said some real southern ass shit that like, honestly, if you said that about my girl, I probably would pop you too, bro. No funny shit. So I understand where Clay was coming from, but like, damn, niggas is mad at Pat Bev. Like, they don't even care about Jason Williams. They was like, nah, it was Pat Bev that said that shit. No, Jason Williams said that shit. So that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. Shout out to Klay Thompson, man.
I actually had a question for you.
What's up?
Did you see the AI generated commercial where you could talk to your dads? Like, okay, I almost want to show you, but long story short, it's a commercial, and old boy going through life talking to his grandma who he's never met on a screen, and she's like, grandma and him. Oh,
And they're using like AI for that?
yeah.
So the consequences of trying to trap the indomitable human spirit and soul inside of data in AI, we not yet know. You know what I'm saying? That shit might be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, niggas might get smited. We probably shouldn't be doing that shit. Also, you gotta have the wherewithal to understand that you are not talking to your deceased grandparent. You're not talking to a family member. This is an AI that's being trained off of what you're saying to it right now. It is a machine. You have to understand that. When you don't, shit happens like that one kid who ended up, Xing himself because the AI bot was basically instructing him to do that. And he thought that was his girlfriend. Mind you, that company will not give her son's final words to her because they're using it to train their AI models. These people are evil. There's no way around that. Generative AI is whack as fuck. Everything about it is evil. If you want to go real crazy, we saw Terminator and we running at that shit full speed. We was like, yeah, get them niggas access to something. Give them some bombs. Let's see what happened then. I really don't like AI, man.
That's what scared me about it. Cause like in my mind, it's like, even if let's say like Granny's racist, right? Mm-hmm. You're giving a supercomputer racism.
Yeah. And
like, it's not gonna tell you it's racist. It's gonna like indoctrinate you. Mm-hmm. Some crazy shit.
Yeah, bro. It's not great. It's not great. It's not great at all, man. On to the comments. We got Bear Moss says, Georgiana raps like she's slow, but she's actually witty as fuck. You listen to Georgiana and she gonna be offbeat as hell. She gonna sound crazy, but you're gonna hear one bar that make you be like, and those are my favorite kind of rappers. The niggas that like, it's like you eating a Kinder egg or some shit. Like, you don't know what you about to get. You know what I'm saying? Like Sauce Walker. Like Sauce Walker say some fire shit and then he say some crazy just, what was that? And then he go back to the fire, bro. I love the ups and downs. I call them niggas Jameis Winstons. They're the Jameis Winstons of music. I like them niggas. For Banta says, there's streamers that's done way worse. Why do you put theirs in all caps and use the wrong one? And what is he trying to say?
I think it's about the Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer shit.
Yeah, there's streamers that done way worse. I mean, yeah, they're like bad people, man. Like, there's always a worse guy. Virginia Community says, can we share it? If yes, then send me. I'm gonna send y'all niggas I'm live. I'm gonna send y'all niggas nigga, fucking kaboom. That's what I'm gonna send y'all niggas, man. Stop fucking commenting on my shit. Virginia Post says, can we share it? I just say, you, that's your homeboy? Both y'all niggas getting clapped up. Straight up when I get back, nigga. Both y'all niggas tried to cover. Those was crazy. Oh yeah, the I'm telling you, listen, the new age conspiracy man, low key right. Like, he's saying some shit. You gotta listen, bro. If Jesus came back as a homeless man, would you reach out or would you ignore the hand? I'm reaching out. Hoodie 7933 says, Cara bro is ugly as fuck. What do you mean? All right. So clearly he don't even know I've never seen a nigga spell something that wrong in my life. Holy fuck. This nigga don't like her, bro. He don't even know how to spell her name. He thinks she that ugly. Ask her. Caribou is not ugly. Let's go ahead and get like Rosie O'Donnell is ugly, right? And we saying Caribou is is that, right? Like, what are we talking about, man? Caribou is not ugly at all. I don't know where niggas getting that from. Where you live at, where it's all bad bitches, it's all tens where you from. Where you stay at, nigga? She look better than your mama. Hi, Sonic. Great content you got here. The 791 subs you currently have isn't bad at all, but I suppose you love to see it get to 1,791. Ooh, this nigga promising that stuff. We at Viral Times can make that happen. Nah, I'm good, bro. I fuck with you, though. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Seth from Viral Times. Does it matter? Says, don't hate because she's beautiful in and out. You're too stupid to understand that she's talking about genes and not genes. You have two brain cells fighting each other. And if I have two brain cells fighting each other in an eternal struggle of likeness and darkness, Sydney Sweeney does not have any. And there's no brain cells in there fighting over anything. It is only a war zone of a battle long past. There's only the husk of what used to be brain cells fighting in there. That when you go look, and they do museum tours about what happened there. You know what I'm saying? It's all in black and white. Niggas were storming the beaches. There's dead bodies and guns and carnage everywhere. There's no brain cells inside of Sydney Sweeney's head, bro. There is a hamster running in the hamster wheel got cobwebs on it, and the hamster has died. It's the skeleton of a hamster. There's no water left. There's no food pellets. It's not ham taro. It's dead taro. There's nothing in there. The world is bleak. Shout out, it doesn't matter though. She doesn't need to. It's a stupid request. Why do white people get asked this? All right, before I read this, they asked her this because she did a pretty crazy commercial where they said it's in your genes and showed a white woman with blonde eyes. So excuse me, right? If niggas want to ask, was this about white supremacy? And your only response to that should be, if you're not a white supremacist, no, this was not about white supremacy, and I don't support white supremacy. Why is it that when niggas ask you that, the first thing you do is say, why are you asking me that? So let's answer it because of this. Now, what do you say next? I'm not going to answer that question if I want to speak. Okay, so why wouldn't I say that you're a white supremacist now, right? Let's go on, let's read. We talk about black crime, like say how they're, okay. So this is another one of those niggas saying the numbers don't lie and he's showing you the incorrect numbers. Does it matter though 12 has left 2 comments because he really likes Sydney Sweeney? I'm going to tell you something right now. Not only does that girl not know you exist, she will never know you exist because she cannot know you exist. And just for your information, I truly, in my heart of hearts, I don't know if that girl's a white supremacist. But damn, if she's not doing everything in her power to not let it be known that she isn't one. She was given the biggest out in the world. That interviewer was not out to try to paint Sydney Sweeney is some type of white supremacist. She just asked her to disavow it real quick. Just real quick, softball. And Sydney Sweeney took her bat and swung at the softball and spun around a 360 that was going fucking 50 miles per hour right down the middle. A real meatball, swung and missed, helmet flew off, fell on her ass. Strike 3, you're out. Craziness, man. Craziness. That wasn't no Gayle King. That wasn't no hard question. She straight up just, are you racist? Say no. They're probably friends. How about you talk about the actual problem instead of attacking people who cause no problems in society? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. No, I'm good. I'm good. Valley says another Monday is here. Dims disappointed me last night, but that's not anything new. Bills got the shutout by the Dolphins, which is probably the craziest thing to happen this weekend. I haven't been watching football, man, because the Bengals suck, and I'm on the basketball because the Knicks are good. Go Knicks. The Dolphins beat the Bills. You know, sometimes you just lose the niggas, man. I don't know. Like.
All right, cool.
You were just texting me to talk about some, goddamn, I'll leave you alone now. You don't have to worry about texting me back. You gotta stop.
Yeah. Manipulative and shit. Like,
Yo, like, you gotta stop, bro.
yeah.
You gonna make me mad.
All right, my boy. Are you ready to rock? You need anything?
I'm cool as a cucumber.
All right, say less. Real quick, everybody in the live, we appreciate y'all. Go ahead and follow us on all our socials and stuff. Monday Night Yours on Instagram.
Was I live when I said that?
What?
About the girl texting me?
Maybe.
Oh, I hope she wasn't watching. Nobody in there, right?
Nah, not yet.
Oh yeah, we let that. We got.
But yeah, go ahead and follow us on Monday Night Yours on Instagram, SONIQ RVA, Instagram, TikTok, Sonic.RVA, Hallelujah 24K. Yeah, if you ready, I'm gonna Heavenly Father, thank you for today. Thank you for giving us a chance to record Monday is mine. God, I ask you bless. Big hallelujah, the mic, the camera, the lights, me, the computer. Thank you for all the success we've been having. Thank you for all the success we're gonna continue to have. Amen. All right, my boy, you ready to do this?
Always.
All right, camera is live, mic is live, and if you are ready, then we are go in 3, 2.
My bad. All right.
Can we catch it again?
Yeah.
All right, and we are go in 3, 2.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday is Mine. I'm Big Hallelujah, your host with the most, with the plan in the van down by the river. And let's get right into it. Hey, I don't like streamers, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you know this. As a streamer myself, I hate all other streamers. I'd be so turned up whenever I see news about these niggas because it's always negative. It's always bad. I don't see anything happy anymore. And they need some type of police force, and I'm willing to be that. I'm willing to stop these niggas because they are sociopaths. Ray Asian Boy and Nina Lynn are collabing, and Nina Lynn, fresh off the sexual assault case, is right back up and at him with no regards to the victim she's left in her wake. And Ray says, and this is when my fucking Metal Gear Solid detection exclamation point popped up over my head, threw the box off. Ray Asian Boy says that everybody deserves a chance to change. Yeah, she did some crazy shit. I've said the N-word before. We all deserve a chance to change, bro. And one, saying the N-word and sexual assault, two different things, right? Not even close. Not even fucking close are they in the same spectrum of wrongdoings. But while we're here, while I have your attention, what do you mean you've said the N-word before, Ray? I don't recall that. I don't remember that, man. This nigga just got up there and said, yeah, I'm racist, but she committed sexual assault, and it's okay. Everybody deserves a chance to change. Usually that change isn't within a week or two, right? Because how genuine is that change? But I'm so far beyond gone on that because it is a foregone thing that Nina Lynn is fucking evil and has done bad things. And I'm well aware of it. And nothing I say will stop her from getting that Twitch bag. It's going to be there. 2 times a month, Twitch pays out and she's going to get both of them. There's nothing I can do about that. But what are you talking about, Mr. Ray? Because I don't recall that. I've always had a problem with Ray to an extent. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It bothered me a little bit. Why is he speaking like that? That's not how he talks. What is going on there? How did that end up like that? But I let it go because ultimately no harm was being done. Like, yeah, this guy is going around with this insane black scent and doing all this nonsense. But you know what? So are the rest of them. So it is what it is, you know. There's no Aquafina is one of the biggest actresses in Hollywood right now, and there's no stopping that train. And she's what is you talking about as hell. So I didn't really. I was getting no harm, no foul. But what do you mean that you have said the N-word, Mr. Ray, and people deserve a chance to change? Hire these niggas a PR team. For the love of God, please get these niggas a PR team. And in Nina Lynn's case, get her a fucking pair of handcuffs to stop her from rubbing her crazy little fingers all over everybody she sees and touching people every 5 minutes against the or change going on there because nobody gives a fuck. These streamers don't care. They have no morals. She deserves a chance to change. Has Nina Lynn shown anything to make you think that she has decided in her heart that she has done something wrong and wants to be a better person? Because as far as I know, her first stream back, within 5 minutes, she was making fun of the victim. So I don't think that girl actually cares about being a better person. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she's shown what you need to show in order for me to be like, man, she's changing as a person. I think she's going to do better. I think she might be worse. I think now she's going to make sure there are no cameras. So forgive me, Mr. Ray. Also, who are you to be the one that forgives her? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of nonsense going on here in this situation, man. The Twitch streamers have lost their fucking minds. It's like watching The Boys with no superpowers. They're just degenerates running around doing degenerate shit and not apologizing for it. And it don't matter anymore because the company is led by a degenerate. And so here we are. We have the degenerate streaming service where niggas do degenerate shit. And every now and then, Pokey may make some cookies or something. I don't know. On the other news, we're still on streaming. I'm sorry. Caribou has said that because she is signed to a 720 deal with Concrete, she cannot make money off of music. So it's either streaming or OnlyFans. And she does not want to sell pussy, so she has to stream. And I read that and I watched the video and I giggled a little bit. I think, yes, it's crazy that Yachty got her in that crazy of a deal. But also, can we be honest, guys? Can we be honest for a second? I'm the world's biggest Yachty hater. I have like 4 videos calling that nigga the devil. She wasn't rapping before she met that nigga. And she wasn't famous before she met that nigga. So I would see why he would get her to sign that contract. You know what I'm saying? The full financial risk is on him. He's putting a lot of money behind that. I understand that completely. Also, not the first nigga to make somebody sign a 360 deal. Definitely won't be the last. We need to go get Leor Cohen if we're taking that shit down. But I thought this was very hilarious because the thought of going back to having a real job is no longer in that little mind. I love you, Caribou. Beautiful woman, very cool. Probably would love to hang around you, maybe, not really. But the thought of her going to go work at Home Depot or something is completely gone. She will never go back to working a real job, never. And she is not media trained enough to work a fake job either, because her like first time going on Twitch, she was screaming the F slur to the top of her lungs. And you know, Twitch don't ban people, so she was right back. But under the tweet, the first reply was nobody sub. I want to see the other option. Y'all niggas are sick, man. You niggas are gross. You niggas are nasty. Also, why not both? You know what I'm saying? ¿Por qué no los dos? You feel me? Stream and get your OnlyFans bag on. No, for no particular reason. Jamie, pull up the Caribou OnlyFans. No club appearances. No, I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Go get a job. You are not too good to work a fucking job anymore. That you have lost your mind. You have lost it. You have gone insane. Also, e-begging is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, please go support my Twitch. For what? What are you doing? Are you playing games? You talking to us? You making music on there, man? What's going on, bro? That was a very funny development in the Caribou saga. I hate to talk about her like every other week, but she's like a never-ending content machine. It's always something. Mark Lamont Hill and Brian McKnight got into it, and I don't know. I didn't know a lot of things about Brian McKnight, because why would you? You know what I'm saying? Who's doing a deep dive into Brian McKnight's life? After this, I learned enough to where I wish I didn't learn anything. Mark Lamont Hill called Brian McKnight an asshole. Brian McKnight was like, you can't call me no asshole. You're an asshole. And then Mark Lamont Hill started potting and was like, nigga, you called your children the product of sin. If my fucking parents called me the product of sin, I would do something to myself that ended in me no longer existing in this mortal realm. You would not hear from me ever again. So to say that is crazy. I also learned that he has a son named Brian McKnight Jr. that he has fell out with. And what he has done is had another son with another woman and named him Brian McKnight with a different middle name, and then went to the government to change his middle name to the same middle name as his second son so that that one could be Junior and that one could not be. You have to be out of your fucking mind to have that be public knowledge and be going around and picking fights with people. Because if you said anything to me, I'm going to tell you, you have 2 Brian McKnight Juniors and neither of them niggas are the second. They're both juniors. I would flame you up and down. You have a Brian McKnight Jr. that does not like you, and you have a Brian McKnight Jr. that doesn't know that there's another Brian McKnight Jr. That is so fucking crazy, bro. Them niggas are doppelgangers, and they don't look alike. They have the same name. It's 2 juniors. So now you're going to have 2/3, and they're going to have 2/4. You niggas have fractions. You have ruined an entire naming lineage now. What is wrong with you? Is that even legal? Can you do that? How, bro, the nigga said you tried to start from one with your kids. Brian McKnight, oh my days, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing else to that nigga. You have lost. There's nothing you can say to me now. That's just... Yo, niggas be having, and this is not even skeletons in your closet. This is skeletons walking through the neighborhood at this point. Because that's public knowledge. And niggas that everyone knew apparently except me. I don't know anything about Brian McKnight. I'm not looking that shit up. Don't care. To find it out this way is devastating. I feel like I don't care. I just like to laugh at this nigga for that because that's hilarious. You're throwing boulders in a glass house. That's like an asshole thing to do. I think calling you an asshole is a fit description. You can't be mad at that. You're definitely an asshole. I think your son would call you an asshole. I think Brian McKnight Jr. would call you an asshole. And don't ask me which one because you should know already. Shout out to Brian McKnight. No disrespect. Pat Bev was arrested. This is not funny. This is not funny, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Bev was arrested. He came home and he caught his sister in the bed, I believe, or with an 18-year-old boy. Sister is underage, and he beat one of them up. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you to guess the next 5 seconds which one he beat up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He beat up his underage sister. Pat Bev went to Tel Aviv for one season and came back and beat the fuck out of his sister. Pat Bev has lost his fucking mind. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I read that shit and my eyes fell out of my head. There's no way this story just took that crazy of a turn. I feel bad for everyone involved except Pat Bev. That's crazy. You're supposed to beat that nigga up. That's like the layup of a nigga to beat up. Everybody would champion your name in the streets if you catch that nigga and beat him up and German suplex that nigga. We like, yeah, Pat Bev, you doing what need to be done. That's real shit. How the fuck do you fuck up that bad? This nigga auto-target the wrong person. What was the nigga doing over there when this was happening? He just sitting there watching this shit happen? This is bad, bro. Barstool Sports is like, if this is true, we can't have him here. I mean, y'all niggas got, allegedly, let me say this, because Dave Portnoy be watching shit. Y'all niggas allegedly got more crazier niggas on payroll in there, bro. Like, y'all got some real demons that y'all are paying money to. So, I mean, that's like the least of the worries of who's on the damn Barstool payroll. You feel me? I'm trying not to say too much without saying it, but like they're like actual like abusers that are getting paid by Barstool right now. So the fact that like layup. Drake and DJ Academics is like Sonic and Shadow if like Sonic was like a pedophile. Shadow beat women, dude. Allegedly. I'm tired of seeing these two niggas link up, yo. I'm tired, like, Drake sends a message through DJ Academics. I'm in the kitchen, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, yo. Why is DJ Academics your point of contact to the world? Like, I've watched DJ Academics sit on Twitch Live and drink himself into a stupor and then get depressed and start screaming at women. Like, I've watched this nigga get clowned to his face. I've watched Erykah Badu call that nigga the mouse from Tom and Jerry. She didn't even call that nigga Jerry. She said the mouse from Tom and Jerry. I watched Soulja Boy just call that nigga fat for no reason. I've watched Vic Mensa call that nigga a bitch and him not do anything. This tough guy act that he's recently put on after years of being just verbally abused, he finally found out that I could just sit in my room and nobody can physically intimidate me because it's all through the computer screen now. I've watched him adopt this personality of this guy who I'm gonna crash out. I don't care no more. And then anytime somebody gets close to bringing it to him in person, his first option is to call the police. Unless you're a woman, then he'll probably hit you. I've watched this nigga do all these things. I thought this nigga was weird from the jump. He never should have got famous. I made a video on it back in like 2020, bro, about how weird this nigga was. The war on Chirac shit was whack. This guy's a fucking loser. And so for Drake to pick this guy as his like mouthpiece for the culture, I think is very funny. Cause like you're lame. You feel me? Like if that's your avenue to speak to people, you're lame. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's one of the wackest pairings in human history, bro. It's like Jordan and Scottie Pippen if like the competition was being fucking terrible. Right? Like these niggas just, I've watched DJ Academic scream on two women in the mall and say, I'm the prize. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, DJ Academics is whack as fuck, bro. I don't like that pairing. Like, it's a deadly alliance. It's Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. Except for like, instead of snatching souls, they're like, you know, allegedly beating up women. Like that's what's going on here. These niggas were whack. I don't like any of these niggas. I hate that pairing. I watched this nigga listen to a Drake album and fall asleep midstream because the shit was ass and then wake up and say album of the year. Massive dick rider. I mean, like no license, straight straddling that thing. He's gross. He's nasty. Tied his whole career to 6ix9ine. Just this nigga. I mean, the worst niggas in the world be like, yo, Ack is. I fuck with Ack. Like a nigga that say I fuck with Ack, I'm like, yo, you the worst nigga ever. I know that for a fact. I don't even have to fact check the rest of your life. I know you suck. But yeah, man, I don't like DJ Academics. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is still on a tour of telling people how they should be married. And how to make a marriage last longer. And part of me is like, well, should we be listening to a nigga who's been married like 3 times, right? Because like clearly you don't know how to make a marriage last. But then I'm like, well, he knows how to fuck a marriage up. So like clearly he know the do's and he know the don'ts. He may not know the do's, but he definitely know the don'ts. He's like, damn, well, I did this and she divorced me. I will never go to Steve Harvey for advice on how to stay married. I don't think he know how to stay married. What I will ask is who his stylist is, where he be getting them banana colored suits. Cause I'll be looking at them shits like, oh, he kind of fly for real. Mr. Potato Head does not know what it means to be in a faithful marriage. Mr. Potato Head has 2 other daughters that he will never speak about because they look like him. But he'll talk about Lori Harvey every day and beef with Future and all that. I don't know. It should ain't been the same since that Cat Williams interview. Like nothing has looked right with Steve Harvey, man. I look at that nigga and I'm like, man, that haircut was fake, man. Nigga been bald the whole time. Was this nigga ever funny? I go watch the Steve Harvey show. I'm like, this shit whack. Why is Cedric the Entertainer on this show, man? This shit whack as fuck. Like, it's been downhill for Mr. Steve Harvey, bro. He's still writing books. What was the think like a woman, act like a man? What the fuck does that even mean, bro?
I think it's the opposite. Act like a woman, think like a man.
Why would I act like a woman, bro?
I think it was for women.
Oh. Yo, them niggas, because if you think about it, Steve Harvey was like the precursor to like Fresh and Fit. Because them niggas know how to be the ultimate bitch in their eyes, right? Like, they like, this is what women should do. Because them niggas know how to be the ultimate woman. They know. Like, they know exactly how a woman should act because they be wanting to fuck niggas. They want to please niggas, bro. Steve Harvey know exactly how a woman should act. That nigga was like, if the best way to make a marriage last is don't say nothing. That nigga said, don't say nothing. That nigga said, don't speak to your wife or husband. What? What kind of advice is that? That's gonna be your third divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like now you barking up fucking Jordan numbers, nigga. You going back to back on it. Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green have been publicly beefing over like the past like 4 or 5 days. Draymond said Kenyon Martin be taking shots at him, and Kenyon Martin went on a Twitter video. And he had the young niggas helping him out, because I guarantee you Kenyon Martin was like, how do I post this? I was like, oh, we got you, Unc. Kenyon Martin went on his shit and named 200 power forwards that were better than Draymond Green. And there were a couple notable names in there. The one that made me laugh and fall out of my seat was Nene. Saying Nene is better than Draymond Green that's just pure hatred in your heart. Game recognized game, Kenyon. I know a hater when I see one. And that was perfect. A+ for Kenyon Martin. Might give him an S. He went crazy on that. Draymond Green is an expensive backpack. I think Draymond Green has been bailed out of having a terrible career. He just got very lucky and ended up playing next to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I was on that court and I wasn't even a scoring option, we'd probably win like 4 less games. I'm gonna be so dead ass. I'm gonna be so dead ass, bro. I think we go to the chip. I think we get a chip if I'm on that team. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and I mean me right now. Right now. If you take me back in time and give me a basketball, put me on the Golden State Warriors, and you told me my only job was, nigga, I wouldn't even be making it up the court. I'd be tired in like the first 5 minutes, and we still win. I get the ball. Oh, just throw it to Kevin Durant. He's probably taller than the matchup on him, so just, he gonna get it. Oh, okay, sure. Kevin Durant scores it. I get an assist. You know what I'm saying? I foul a nigga here and there. Defensive genius. I scream a couple times. The game is out of reach. It's 150 to 113 in the fourth quarter. It's 2 minutes left, and I score a 3-pointer, and I scream in a nigga's face because I contributed to this win. And they say, "Oh, what a savvy defender and a great clutch player." The game is so far out of reach, it don't matter if I make it or miss it. And then whenever Steph is hurt, I just say, "Hey, I don't want to play anymore," and I go sit down too. How can you say I don't win? Because when I'm playing, we win. You know what I'm saying? Because when we're gonna lose, I don't play. Ooh, whoa. Remember that season when Steph and Klay was hurt and KD was gone and it was just Draymond and that nigga was playing like fucking horribly and they didn't win nothing? And then he just got hurt. He just finally was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just say I'm hurt. And then he came right back when Steph came back, like the same game. I don't like that nigga, man.
I forgot about the Jordan Poole shit too. That's a whole different era of just... Yeah, bro. They had for the first time in the history of ever, Steve Kerr actually had young talent that he was developing correctly, and it looked like they had a fucking heir to the throne, and he was playing so well, except for like in the finals when like he kind of but he was a young player. They gave him a big contract and said, man, we need you for the future. And Draymond Green gets so upset that they valued that kid more than his old ass who cannot put the ball in the hoop. He punched him in the face and knocked him out. And Steph Curry, being as bad a leader as he is, and nobody took Jordan Poole's side. Nobody took his side at all. They just watched their young talent who played well in the playoffs, by the way, who played very well in the playoffs,
had a smile on his face. They watched that and they let that old grumpy motherfucker walk over there and knock him the fuck out in front of everybody. And then when the video came out, nobody even admonished Draymond. Nobody even said Draymond shouldn't have done that. Nobody said that. They said the video shouldn't have came out. Who does that? If a video came out of LeBron knocking Austin Reeves the fuck out right now, what's the narrative there? Tell me, right? It's not LeBron wilding, he needs to go. Cause the Draymond shit was the video shouldn't have leaked. That's Draymond Green for you. What? This donkey tooth motherfucker just knocked out the young man. I love you guys, man. We gonna have a long ass media career after this. When Draymond Green finally retires, right as Steph retires, he's not gonna play a year later than Steph. By the way, they're gonna retire in the same year. Draymond is gonna get on podcasts, and man, oh man, am I gonna not want to listen to anything on the internet regarding basketball? Holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit. It was God's curse to the world. It was him playing a sick prank on us, letting Draymond win these rings. Holy shit. We got to hear about it forever. Until he died, we're going to hear about him winning all these damn rings. He going to keep bigging up his career, saying he was more part of it than he was. Draymond Green was never driving that bus. He was never in the front part of the bus. That nigga was hanging on to the back of the bus and screaming, hoping somebody will open the fire exit and let him in the bus. That's where Draymond Green was. Defensive genius, my ass. Them niggas was up 40 points. It don't matter what kind of defense you playing. Them niggas was scoring. Their third option was Kevin Durant. Or Klay Thompson. Whichever one you want to say it was. This is Monday is Mine. My name is Big Hallelujah. I'm your host. I love you guys, man. Please be safe out there, man. Thanksgiving is coming up. Just know I'm going to be at everybody's house getting a plate. If you think I'm not, just leave that door open. You know, I may not be there on time, but I will be there. Everybody. I mean it. If you're watching this, I want a plate. Save me a plate. Tell your mom I'm coming. And vice versa. If y'all want to come through and get some food, man. I mean, my mom probably not going to cook enough for everybody, but you know, you can hang out, you know, get you a beer or something that you bought on your own, and we can chill. So I'll see you guys next week. Happy holidays, even though I'm going to see you again before the holidays. And I love you.
You're good, man. Great job. Let me say this. I'm going to take a look at the comments to see what we got. But what's today?
Sunday.
What? No, it's not.
Saturday. Oh, shit.
No, I meant like what's the date?
I don't know. I think so. No.
23rd?
Eons into the future when we have fucking Neuralink chips and we speak to each other using only thoughts, and we can do away with languages and we all become one big melting pot and end up becoming orange juice. We will look back and we will say, what in the fuck was going on with the government in 2025? The Epstein files have, I don't know. I don't know if them bitches is coming out or not. What I do know is them emails got released and nothing is right now. I'm hearing that Donald Trump gave oral sex to Bill Clinton. What is going on in America right now, bro? The email said Donald Trump was blowing Bubba. Who the fuck is Bubba? They said Bubba was Bill Clinton. I've never called Bill Clinton Bubba. What's going on? I just saw a tweet. You think Bill Clinton was tapping it on his tongue? This country is spiraling out of control. A nigga at work told me TMZ is the new news. The way shit is going, it might end up being the new news. They said they was releasing them Epstein files, and they said, no, I want an investigation into all of these companies using the Epstein files so we can seal them bitches back up again. Even though we said we didn't have the evidence to do that in the first place, now we do have the evidence to do it because we don't want them shits coming out. What's going on in there, bro? Pam Bondi been trying to skate by under the radar lately. Monday is Mine has not said anything about Pam Bondi lately. I think it's right we fix that. Pam Bondi is a fucking idiot. Play the fucking Funk Flex beefing with DJ Envy and your mans is a pedophile. We're gonna look back on this and ask what happened to this country, bro. Our Roman Empire is gonna crash because niggas voted for like alleged pedophile and like was trying to argue the ethics of it. Niggas is posting AI videos of him patting Bill Clinton's dick. I'm telling you, if you didn't see the craziness that was AI because you was like on the side of the billionaires and you're like, leave my billionaire company alone. I'm telling you, go look at what it's doing to your mans now. They got your mans patting Bill Clinton penis parts and niggas think it's a real video. And they're using it to further the agenda that he was sucking Bill Clinton dick. And you know what? He might have. Rich niggas get bored and they start doing stuff. Also, him sucking Bill Clinton dick might do more damage to his base than if he was on that island. They care more about that than that. This one he has to get in front of. He posted like a long ass post on social medias. I don't know if it was on his Truth app or whatever. Surprisingly, they probably would.
Alright, my boy. It's saved, so if you ready, we can.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Alright, camera is live, mic is live, and if you are ready, then we are a go in 3, 2.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday Is Yours, where I answer everybody's questions and we fucking battle it out over the Lake Minnetonka and eventually bathe in its waters and restore our youth. Question number 1 we had: what is a famous person you genuinely think might be from the future? It got to be Jeff Bezos, right? Like, I can't believe that Amazon was his idea. You feel me? Like, he definitely stole that from one of us. Like, one of us had that idea. It was like, yo, what if we ship shit to niggas? And he definitely stole that. In a different timeline, one of us is running Amazon. Jeff Bezos ran it and he stole that idea. He not that smart. You know what I'm saying? That nigga went to the moon and came back to a warehouse and said, y'all made this possible. A smart nigga wouldn't do that because I would dome your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would get Kirk in here for that. Like, you made this possible. While I'm on a 30-minute break that you're using, this is the break. I have to use it here. So when you're done, my break is over and I didn't get to eat. Only time I got to eat this sandwich next to all these people looking at you who just came back from space and you bald. Nah, I would have got you. Top 5 funniest people according to Complex. Number 5 is Quinn Blackwell. Was it this year or just okay? This year. I mean, look, I don't like Quinn. I like Quinn Blackwell. Quinn Blackwell is funny, very pretty, very cool person. Top 5 funniest. Also, the nigga said RDC World as if it was one like it was one nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like 6 niggas in that group, bro. That's cheating. They had Drewski in there. Drewski definitely in there. Lou Ratchet being in there is real respect. Shout out to Lou Ratchet. That nigga gave me a free hat. Cool dude. I fuck with Lou. Shout out to Quinn Blackwell. That's all I can say. That Jalen Hurts to AJ Brown connect is some of the most here nigga damn football I ever seen. Them niggas hate each other. AJ Brown is gonna end up choking that nigga out by the end of the season, bro, if he don't pick it up. Like, AJ Brown, they won the Super Bowl and he was mad he didn't get more touches. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, them niggas gonna end up having, we really about to see like Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb all over again. Like, they really about to start slinging mud out here. Like, to win and be a part of the win. He the captain of the team. And he like, y'all winning without me, bro. This shit whack. Watching Candace Owens turn radical in real time is kind of wild. Protect that girl. I'm not protecting a goddamn thing. Candace Owens does not deserve no fucking protection. But shout out. No, not even shout out. No, nigga, I'm not. Listen, what happened to Candace Owens is what happened to Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? I do find it very hilarious and very funny that Charlie Kirk passed away, and the only person that shed tears on the ground and mourned his passing and looked up to the sky and asked why was Candace Owens. Because his wife didn't give a fuck. He died, and she came out to a crowd of thousands of people to a Goldberg entrance with the fireworks going off with fake tears, and is fucking niggas now, and she just didn't give a fuck. That girl did not cry. That nigga's body is not cold. His body is still warm in the ground. They didn't pull the bullet out his neck yet, and she was already grifting. Like, she did not wait. Like, she was ready to go instantaneously. Like, that shit is bad. So I do think it's a little funny that Kansas was the only one mourning him. And so far, the only thing they've done is admonish her for it. You feel me? Like, they have just went out of their way to attack Candace Owens. The Republicans, by the way, that side of things, not whatever we got going on over here. We chilling. I've watched they've turned on Candace Owens. Candace Owens is now, because she's getting turned on, she's turning herself. I don't give a goddamn. I think this is just cool to watch. It's like watching the Coliseum right now. I'm watching a nigga fight a goddamn tiger on a boat. I'm cool. This is crazy. Yeah, blood. I want more. I'm not protecting Candace Owens. You lost their mind. You better go somewhere else with that shit. Better go hire the Wolf Mercenary Group. I'm not doing a goddamn thing. This AI shit getting out of hand, man. I just seen a video of my girl driving the boat around 30 guys. I hit her and she said she was asleep. That shit looks so realistic, though. Your bitch going. I know what to tell you, bro. She's going. That's not AI. AI is not made to do that. AI was make dogs like shoot lasers at old ladies and shit. Your girl was going, man. It's a real video, bro. Check her location. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there, bro. 30 niggas is crazy. 30 niggas is crazy. There's not enough orifices for them to even use that much. So, like, you got to figure out what's going on there. She was on some real Bonnie Blue shit. She was getting to it. It's got to be tough to be you because the Knicks fucking suck. Hey, man, it's never been tough to be me, nigga, because I'm a real solid-ass, real-ass nigga, you hear me? So nothing's been tough, nigga. Shit might be tough for you, nigga. You know what I mean? Because you a bitch-ass nigga, you feel me? So shit might be hard for you, but shit easy for me, dog. For real. And fuck you, nigga. Chris Paul retiring before they do. Whoa, before they do, they need to. Chris Paul retiring, but before they do, they need to. Before he do, that's what they meant to say. They need to investigate him for sports gambling. Nah, I don't think Chris he too much of an asshole to sports gamble. Like, he got a unhealthy competitive spirit within him, and I don't think he would have been sports gambling because he trying to win. But I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he was, but if you told me he was, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of them niggas are. I mean, you've implemented sports gambling to sports on such a fucking atomic level that, like, you thought they wasn't going to gamble? Every time you watch a football game, basketball game, soccer game, every commercial is sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings, the podcast, DraftKings, the YouTube videos, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM. Everywhere you go, there's no getting away from it. Every YouTuber that makes sports videos is like, by the way, this video is sponsored by. You cannot escape DraftKings and FanDuel. So you thought the players would be able to escape it? Why? I don't know. Shit crazy. Fluffy says, nah, this is gold in reference to our skit. If you haven't seen the skit, it's the how door-to-door niggas be. I know that they have knocked on your door. I know you've had them niggas knock on your door. They knock on your door and they take 2 steps off your porch, so they make it seem more approachable for you, and it's comfortable. And they got that iPad in their hand, and you tell them no, and they don't leave, and you tell them no again, and they might leave. I know y'all have dealt with that. Go watch the skit. It's funny. Shout out to Kissy. Shout out to Pino. Hopeful Social. Shout out to you. CEO the King. I'm telling you, I did door-to-door shit, y'all. I don't know if you know this lore about me, but I did door-to-door sales, and I'm not going to say I got shot at, but them bullets sounded awfully close, and I definitely had the police calling me twice, and I definitely had to threaten to shoot somebody's dog. All these things happened to me within 3 months, and I got out of there. So this job's not for me. I was making money, but I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? I was in a crazy part of Richmond. A nigga said to me, yo, you know where you at? A nigga asking me, you know where you at? Guarantees I'm gonna leave, right? Because one, I didn't know where I was at because I'm not from Richmond. I'm from like Hopewell, and I be in Petersburg, and I just now moved to Richmond. So I was like, nah, I don't. He was like, yo, you in Highland Park, bro. I was like, one, I still don't know what that is, right? It just sound crazy to me. So I'm like, oh shit. He like, yeah, you cool now because we can see you, but you go around the corner and we can't see you. We don't know what might happen. I'm like, nigga, okay. And my dumb ass went around that corner because my route went that way. All I hear is, fa. I'm like, oh shit. I take off running. I call my dispatch. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. Them niggas like, oh, you don't feel like doing the work today? I'm like, nigga, they're shooting. No. So I left, and then the police guy called on me. I'm not gonna break in your house, man. I got a big ass iPad on my hand, and a big ass reflector vest, man, and a shirt that say Verizon, a hat that say Verizon, and I'm in goddamn cargo shorts, man. Does this look like break-inable attire, ma'am? Am I gonna come in your house and rob you? No, I don't have the attire on for that. I'll wear a ski mask or something. Also, if I was to kick your door in, what could you do to stop me, man? You just gotta accept these things. Just come outside and talk to me about Verizon, bro. I'm gonna get you right. Jaden BRB says, according to Epstein's brother, Bubba is supposedly the name of Ghislaine Maxwell's pet horse. So this nigga was sucking the horse? Okay, so shout out to my nigga Jaden, because Jaden is like my second like source of information because he be knowing stuff. I hope that at this point, how are you stuck between it being the horse and Bill Clinton? Like, one of those is worse. Like, this shit is crazy. This nigga Donald Trump got some other shit going on. DJ Skeet says, big, beautiful Bill. Yeah, bro. That nigga was coming home to Hillary Clinton in her prom that looked like Sabrina Carpenter. It was like, nah, I want to fuck Donald Trump and Monica Lewinsky, bro. So Bill was a wild boy. That's a wild ass nigga, man. Valley says Monday is ours. I'm letting you know. Shout out to Valley, man. Also, Streets talking about Bubba being a horse. Yo, see, Valley, my other source of information. Shout out to Valley. We need Valley, bro. And he says it blowing Bubba. I'm telling you, that nigga was on Hubba Bubba, not the chewing gum. Which boy TJ says it wasn't Clinton, so there's this horse. Bro, how is Clinton the misinformation part and the horse the truth? This is bad. What's going on in the country, bro? Clinton was allegedly being chewed on by Trump, and I think I would like to skip the next 3 years. We in a real reality TV show, bro. But T says 100 up, 100 down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had Xfinity for most of my adult life, and I don't think I've ever gotten 100 up, 100 down. Them niggas really be wildin', bro. Alex says that cut to him behind you kills me every time. Yeah, Alex got the early access. Shout out to that nigga. Pause. Dan Gary says this is like the movie Strangers is Tamara home. I always like the movie Strangers because I'm like, man, imagine. It's one of the best horror movies to be like, imagine if that was black people. Cause like you would have got your shit clapped, my nigga. Like real honesty. Like one, a Ring doorbell camera fixes this whole movie, right? They knock on your door and they say, hey, is Tamara here or whatever? And you say no, and then they stalk your house for the rest of the night and then eventually kill you. Black people, first of all, it's like 4 niggas in that house. I'm gonna be so honest with you. A lot of niggas live in these homes. So you gonna stalk this house and then end up getting jumped, right? 2, we not open the door for you. Black people notoriously do not open the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black people do not open the door. Like, you knock, niggas like, who is it? You don't answer? It's somebody we don't know? We look out the blinds and see that it's somebody we don't know? Black people don't answer the door. This movie it wouldn't happen. White people would just swing that bitch open like, hey, fuck no, man. You know how much danger you're in? You got one door on the doorknob, so you already down a hand. You don't know what's going to happen when you open this door, man. Fuck no. Well, we risk averse over here. That's all we have for comments. Get involved, everybody. Please go comment, go like, subscribe. Get involved in the conversation. Shout out to Valley. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to all those who commented. Shout out to India. You niggas are the GOAT. We need you. I appreciate you guys for pushing the conversations forward. Leave comments. If you're watching this on the Patreon, it's because you really got love for me and you want me to succeed in life. And that means I want you to succeed in life. And you really my nigga twin for real. Lock that. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this on the clips, I also fuck with you, just, to a lesser degree. But don't think that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, I'm not down to do whatever. You feel me? But if all in all, like, comment, subscribe, get involved in the conversation. This is Monday is ours. Monday is yours. I'm Big Hallelujah. Remember, Monday is ours. We own it all, no matter what's going on. Every Monday, just be ready because the shit gonna drop hot. Go hit the streets like crack in the 80s. And share it around, bro. Send it to somebody you love. They gonna laugh at it. I'll see you guys next week.
All right, cool, man. And we are out. I'm gonna just double check, see if you got any other comments. Slim Jim says, what y'all talking about in here?
Everything.
Everything, dog.
Everything.
Everything. Shout out to Slim Jim, man.
Shout out to Slim Jim, man. Step into a Slim Jim.
Shout out to 2 rappers and Jamal.
Shout out to 2 rappers and Jamal, man.
All right, I think that's it. All right, y'all, we getting out of this live, man. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, go follow us on socials. Monday Night Yours on Instagram, Sonic RVA on Instagram, Sonic.RVA on TikTok, Hallelujah 24K on TikTok. We will